A-Level 2018 Pure Maths, Combined Maths 1, right? Okay. So the first question, we're going to discuss the first question. What they say, the 11th question, quadratic equation. Let A comma B belongs to R, right? Let A comma B belongs to R, right? Write down discriminant of the equation. Discriminant of the equation 3x square minus 2 into a plus b x plus ab equals 0. So you have to write down the discriminant of this equation. Just write down. So what is discriminant? Delta, right? That equals b squared minus 4ac. So what is b? B squared minus 2a plus b all things squared. Just the form, right? B squared minus 4a 4ac, right? So after that, this only we have to take. If you want to take the 4 as a common, you can take it, or something like that. You can simplify after writing the 4, right? So what you should not do, immediately you can't write, okay, so you can't write delta equal, here's 2 there, no? So if you square the 4 will come. So some students, what they do, they take the 4 out, because if they say, right? And they write a plus b all things squared minus 4 already there, so 3ab, they just write like that. So please avoid this, because you have to show the form b squared minus 4ac. Okay? So this is not acceptable, right? So after this you can do anything, right? So after this it's going to be 4a plus b whole thing squared and minus, if you want to take the 4 out, okay, no problem, but it is 12ab, okay, right? If you take the 4 out, then this is going to be a plus b all things squared minus 3ab, and hereafter 4 a squared plus b squared, here 2ab minus 3ab, so minus ab will come, isn't it? Correct? The problem is, you have to show that the second question what they say, hence show that the roots of this equation are real. You have to show that roots of this equation are real. Then what we are going to show, what you are going to do? We are going to show that delta greater than or equal to 0. Delta greater than or equal to 0. Right? So if you want to show the real, you have to show that. They asked, this show that form. We learned, right? Show that category. So the problem is, you have to show this is real. The problem is, if you take the 4 out, how we are going to say this is going to be positive? How we are going to? Some students, they try, okay, I'll put this a minus b all things squared, right? A plus b all things squared means you can write a minus b all things squared plus 4ab minus a, right? Okay, then you take this is plus 3a. Okay, so still you can't show that this is positive, because this is positive, you can't say this is positive, right? So that is the problem. If you take the 4 as a common, right? You have to come up with the idea. Other than that, if you don't take the 4, see, and if you just simplify this, 4a squared plus 2ab plus b squared minus 12ab, right? So now what is delta? 4a squared, right? Okay, 4a squared. 8ab minus 12ab minus 4ab, yes, plus 4b squared. Can you write like that? Yes. Now you can show that here 2a minus b whole thing square. Can you write like this? Yes. But we have to adjust. 2a minus b all things square means 4a square there. 2 into this, that is 4ab there. Extra b square will be here. Then you can write this 3b square. Yes or no? Am I correct? Yes? Do you understand? In this case, you can say this is greater than or equal to 0. This is also greater than or equal to 0. Right? If a equals b equals 0, all are 0, delta can be 0 then. Okay, so you can, x square will be 0, so there is a real solution, right? So it can be equal. So just don't put greater than 0 only, but it can be equal to 0. Understood? So delta greater than or equal to 0. So roots are real. So roots are real. Understood? So roots are real. This is the way. Right? Any problem with it? No. Okay. Any problem? So that's the okay. So some other students they can come up with okay. Why don't I will write like 2a minus b all things square plus 3b square. You can write 2b minus a all things square plus 3a square also. Why? Because symmetric. 4a square minus 4ab plus 4b square symmetric. Right? It is symmetric for a and b. Right? Do you understand? 4a square minus 4ab plus 4b square. So you can treat this as 2a minus b whole thing square plus 3b square. At the same time, you can treat this 2b minus a whole thing square plus 3a square. You understand? Okay? That means here, if you want, you can write it this way also. That is also acceptable. 3a square. That's so simple. As a mathematics student, you should know this, okay? This is symmetric, you can write like this also, right? So, if you can express like this or like this. So, what we have to say, this is positive, this can be equal to 0, at the same time this can be equal to 0, and this is delta greater than 0. Understood? Any problem? No. So, what I am going to do, I am going to erase this, there is no enough space, so I am going to write here. So, next one, what they say. Okay. What they say, alpha, beta are the roots of this equation. And they ask you to write down alpha plus beta, alpha, beta. Anyone? They can write, right? How to write it? So, here 3x squared minus 2a plus bx plus ab equals 0. I copied this because I am going to erase this. Okay? Alpha, beta are the roots. So you know what is alpha plus beta? Quickly you can write. Okay. Alpha plus beta minus b over. The problem is, read it again. Write down. Okay, so that is enough. If you write down minus b over a, that is enough. Because they say write down, they didn't say prove that. Or derive that, they didn't say. But anyhow, I'll explain how to derive also in quickest method. Because to make ourselves say, right, what I am going to do, this is equivalent to x minus alpha, x minus beta into 3. Yes? Yes? Because alpha, beta are the roots of this, no? So, x minus alpha, x minus beta are the factors of this, right? Since this is quadratic equation, only 2 factors. So, there should be a phi of x, that is 3 actually, because I equated the coefficient of x here. Understood? So, in that case, if you equate x, both sides, coefficient of x minus 2a plus b equals, here you will be getting minus alpha plus b, 3 into alpha plus beta. So, alpha plus beta minus 2a plus b by minus b over a. So, actually, this is positive because minus minus cancel. b minus b over a. Rather than putting directly, you have to have something like this because sometimes they may come up with, so you have to prove or something like that, right? Same thing. Even here, not a problem. They clearly they said write down, right? So likewise, if you equate x to the power 0 both sides, ab equals 3ab alpha beta. So alpha beta equals ab by 3. So two points are very important. Okay, even though they ask write down, just do like this because it takes 30 seconds to write like this and this. Got it? You are proving at the same time you are writing. Correct? Okay? So don't lose the marks by doubt. Now, what they ask now, right? I keep the delta here. Now, what they say? Now they ask you to prove. Okay? Now they ask you to prove. Let they say beta equals alpha plus 2. They say beta equal alpha plus 2. Show that a squared minus ab plus b squared equals 9. So that's a problem now. Yes? Because they say beta. So what is the basic thing that we are going to do now? Okay, you see beta, the many students they try to substitute this beta, right? Okay, so beta is there. So instead of beta, they put alpha plus 2. Here also they put alpha plus 2. Then they eliminate the alpha. Then they come up with the a square. Okay, understood? Yeah, that's true. But we have to think about this because you have gone through several past papers. In A level 2013, there are something related to alpha minus beta whole thing square. That means alpha minus beta, right? Related to delta. I also said how you can relate the alpha minus beta whole thing square to delta. Yes, you know that. Yes or no? Right. So here, if you think about this, if you bring the alpha this side, it's going to be beta minus alpha, isn't it? Then this is difference of the roots that should be related to delta. Okay? So in that case, if you square both sides, beta minus alpha whole thing square equals 4. Right? So beta plus alpha whole thing square minus 4 beta alpha beta equals 4. Yes or no? Right? Okay. So now easily you can substitute this and this here and obtain this equation. So you have to substitute and show that because you didn't prove that this alpha minus equal to something related to delta, right? Now we have to. So just I put here, I square this because alpha plus beta whole thing square 4 by 9 a plus b whole thing square minus 4 alpha beta 4 ab by 3 equals 4. 4 will be cancelled. So here, I write it here. Okay. Then you multiply by 9. So a plus b all things square. If you multiply by 9 minus 3ab, 4 cancel, 9 will be there. So if you simplify this, a square 2ab minus ab plus b square equals 9. There is. Understood? Got it? Okay? It's related to that. This should be done because you should know this. Already, you know past papers, right? Okay? So we have gone through the theories in quadratic equation. What are the theories? 5 things you have to know. Right? Alpha beta means alpha plus beta, alpha beta. You can substitute to the alpha to the equation and you can substitute the beta to the equation and delta and you can write like this. Those things are there. Using those properties, you have to come up with them. So now you have done a squared minus ab plus b squared equals 9. Right? Now what they ask? And deduce that. Okay? Now I have to erase this because I don't need That's all. Right. Now what they say, show that a square minus ab plus b square equals 9. That's cool. That's okay. Deduce that. They say deduce that mod of a less than or equal to square root of 12. That's a problem now. So we have, you know this statement. Now you have to prove that. So many students, what they try, that's a good idea, but what they try, okay, this is in terms of A, right? Related to A. Here you have A and B. Actually, you can make this equation in terms of, it's a quadratic equation in terms of B. How? You can arrange this B square first minus AB plus A square, bring the 9 like this equal to 0. Yes? You can do now. Okay. To have the solution, to have the real solution for this, they take delta greater than 0. Okay. Some students, what they want that. Okay. In that case, if you take that, this is the quadratic equation in terms of B, you are taking delta, then A square, B square minus 4A square C greater than 0. So if you simplify that, minus 3A square plus 36 greater than C, greater than equal to 0, right, equal. Then you will cancel 3 and go to that other side, is less than equal to 12, right? In that case, immediately you can put mod of A less than equal to root of 12, but not acceptable. If you do that, I won't accept it. Sometimes they may be acceptable. My argument is A, B are not variables, right? X is the variable. So how you can form the quadratic equation in the constants? Can you write a quadratic equation 5 square plus 2 into 5, something like that? No. It should be a variable, right? So if you do like this, I think this is not nice actually. Answer may come, but the way is not correct. Not that much, right? Understood? So there should be a proper way other than this. There should be a proper way other than. What's the proper way? Just go back. I'm going to erase this. I'm going to erase this. Okay. So come up. So again, this is there. Okay. We have to deduce what of that. Right? But I have seen this before. Do you remember that? I have seen this before. Where somewhere here. Like here, see how, that's why you have to appreciate the examiner. You have to appreciate the examiner because perfect question. If I multiply both sides by 4, I have done in that previous video before the exam, right? Related to that, 4AB, 4B square, 36. Is it okay? Is it okay? Is it okay? Have you ever seen this guy? Yes, delta. 4A square, 4B square. Ooh! How nice this. And eventually you made this, how? 2AB minus, this came as delta equal 2AB minus all things square plus 3B square. Yes or no? Now you can put that 2AB minus all things square 3B square equals 36. Now problem is this is greater than 0, but it will come in terms of B. But the answer should be in A. So don't put this. Put 2B minus A all things square plus 3A square equals this one. Understood? Got it? Understood? Don't put this. Put this. Why? Now I am going to erase this. I am going to erase this. I am going to rewrite now. Now I am going to write that 2B minus A. Is it? 2b minus a all things square plus 3a square equals 36. Correct? Now I'm making this as a subject. This is greater than or equal to 0. For all a b belongs to R. Yes or no? Yes? This is equal to this. This is greater than or equal to 0 because so 36, so 12 greater than or equal to a square mod of a less than or equal to 12. That's all. That's the end. But there is a small thing. Find b in terms of a. We are gifted in this way. Why? Find b in terms of a. Here, take the square root plus or minus. Do it. Okay, I'm going to write here. I'm going to erase it. So what they ask, we have to find the b in terms of a. B in terms of a. So 2b minus a all things square equals 36 minus 3a square. That's fine. Then 2b minus a equals plus or minus square root of 36 minus 3a square. Then b equals a plus or minus 36 minus 3a square divided by 2. That's right. B in terms of a. So the problem is it possible to put plus here or minus or both? Plus or minus or both? Is it possible? Yeah, you can take any values, right? There is no restriction, right? So this is the answer. Understood? Oh. I can connect these questions with the other past papers also. Now we have no time to do that. Anyhow, think about this. Very interesting, right?